Testing, testing, testing. Alright, let's try that again. Ooh, it's super loud. Alright, so we're here with a new game to stream. Alright, I don't know why I never streamed Honkai. Really, I honestly could not tell you. Game came out like 2 years ago, so I don't remember. I'm pretty sure we were streaming when it came out. By the finality, this is a future. What's going on? I don't know what's going on. Anyway, so I haven't played Honkai in a couple months, so we're missing out on a lot of content, right? And I've never really played a game before on stream that I had already started, because you know if you play a game, you want to play it from beginning to end. But because I don't know why I didn't start playing Honkai. But anyway, I wanted this to be how we play ZZZ, where you know if there's every time there's a new update, hey, we can play the game for like a week. Complete, you know, everything that needs to be completed. So, anyway, we haven't played in a few months. I log in, do my dailies. Some days. I think I'm actually gonna put it in English. Real-time character shadows. HDR monitor, max brightness protection. Voice English. So, like I was saying, I was like super excited, you know, for the game to come out, since this is technically going to be the first part. I know, you know, we're a little late, a few years late, but I stopped playing during Penacony, and like I said, it's been a couple months. We've missed out on who knows how long. I'm starting it up again because I enjoy Starbound. I like it. I think it's a fun game. It's cool. But I believe it was ZZZ that came out, and I just completely dropped Star Rail. So instead of, you know, dropping it forever and then completely forgetting it exists, yeah. So most days I do my dailies, and I've just been saving up 4 characters. Don't have much, but guess I could show you guys what I got. I just pulled for Casterus. Thought she looked really cool, and I've always gone for quantum characters. I really like quantum characters, to the point where like every quantum character I would like summon, and I think I have most of them. Maybe there's like 1 or 2 I missed out, but Casterus, Ron May, Tribby, Gallagher, your boy Grim, of course, Robin, Yun Lee, Clara. This is everybody I got. Fushwin, favorite character. Fushwin. She looks the coolest. Herda. Boom, boom, boom. And then all these random characters. Do we have this guy? The Hunt. Huh. So yeah. So pretty much I know roughly remember a little bit of what happened up to Penacony. I hope there's like some kind of story recap. That would be pretty cool. But yeah, let's just get into it. Like I said, it's better late than never. So let's straight up go. Let's see how much energy we have. I have not. To play it on like PlayStation that's actually, I haven't played in like a year, because you know it's just on my phone. I quickly, you know, 5 minutes do your dailies. Energy, I got 100, so I'll wait before we stop. So let's see. So many red things, I gotta get rid of all of them. All right, so which one do I do? Trailblaze mission, Trailblaze Continuance. Companion missions and adventure. Penacony. Continue the story at a specific location in the Reverie Hotel. What is this? Ew, this is recap. I see. Alright. So how do we do that? Continue the story in a specific Penacony Reverie. Wow, continuing on the story.
With the sweet scent of flowers. Can we stay here for a while longer?
I was thinking about waiting until I finish building Castoris and that team before I started playing. But I don't know, I'm getting the urge, you know? Getting the urge to play. So yeah, we've got a couple months worth of content to catch up on, and story, and lore, and who knows? Like I said, I've just not been following it at all.
What are you talking about? Are you still half asleep or something? The Order's dream is over. Even though it's been a day, I still break into a sweat when I think about it. Our trailblazing expedition almost ended in Penacony. I'm so jealous that you got a good night's sleep. I was traumatized and too scared to even close my eyes.
What happened?
Not if I fell asleep. I'd
That's
never
the
wake
thing,
up
though.
again.
How could I not have streamed Star Rail? I looked it up. I don't have any history of making any videos with this.
The Stellaron was sealed while you were sleeping.
And I don't remember.
The Order and Penacony have no idea what happened. They just feel like something's missing from their memories.
I know that there was a giant face-off with Acheron,
The family's
and that's it.
statement was like, the Charmony Festival was attacked by an unidentified Stellaron and came to a halt. After all, you can't just reveal the truth about the Order. Now, all the major lineages, except for the Oak family, are dealing with the aftermath. The family has invited the crew to the Radiant Feldspar as witnesses for an important meeting. Everyone's waiting for you, so hurry up and pack. We're leaving as soon as you're ready.
Alright. When March 7th tells me to do anything.
After all this craziness, nothing is better than staying safe in reality.
March 7th was one of the main girls that
Yeah, let's go.
getting into the game.
Some time before we board the ship, so let's catch up with everyone at Dream Jolt Hostelry.
Getting into the game, I was just like, I want her on my dream team. Right? Because just like how Miyabi, I was interested in Miyabi before the game came out. I was interested in March 7th. I think Sele, Silverwolf,
How was it? Did it live up to your dreams?
and I think that's it for characters like that I wanted on a team together, regardless.
Ask that when you first got here.
With no knowledge.
You said no back then. But after all this madness, I'd say you've grown fond of it. Just a heads up, you're still on the Bloodhound family's wanted list, so keep a low profile.
Feels so blocky
It's Firefly.
from switching from CCZ to this.
That's gotta be a whole new experience for you, right?
Indeed. In Kafka's words, that's also a missing part of my life. Still, it'd be quite inconvenient if I can't move freely. Could you help me out, Silverwolf?
I knew you'd say that. Don't worry. I've hacked all the systems and left no trace.
Ooh, ah.
Don't do anything that may draw attention, and don't talk with guards. They might recognize you. Keep these
Alright, come on.
Thank you.
No problem, Miss Samuel.
Another thing is just I remember there was so much talking.
I heard the Genius Society is here.
Like so much talking in this game.
Well, you know, my script isn't over yet.
I didn't bring you back to hear an answer like that.
Don't worry. The script says that I'll experience 3 deaths, but also receive an unforgettable reward on the planet of festivities. How will I know if I don't try? All possibilities exist until the outcome actually happens, right?
Sure, kid.
You may not realize it, but you have a bad habit. Whenever you seem to be asking a question, you've already made up your mind, and no words will dissuade you. Anyway, Kafka asked me to pass on this message. If you see anything fabulous in Penacony, get one for me too. Just swipe my card, you know the pin.
Okay.
She didn't specify anything, but I guess she means a dress, coat,
Okay. Wait, can we get a summary?
I'll keep an eye out. There's tons of options at OT Mall. Do you think
You
she'll
can't
have
skip
trinkets?
this.
Hair accessories or brooches?
Those sound more like something for young girls. Maybe you should keep them for yourself. Oh, by the way, Blade wanted you to be more careful. He didn't explicitly say it, but I think he was trying to say something like, temptation will show up again in Penacony.
Got it.
Okay.
I won't do anything crazy. I just want to wander around and see more of the world for myself. I want to buy some oatcake rolls. I've had a cake roll every day since I arrived in Penacony, from the first day to the last. But today, I'll buy 2 and give you 1. And if you don't like them, I'll enjoy double the pleasure. Or I can bring one to Kafka. She never... That's not written in the script, right? I have added new footnotes to my destiny.
Wonderful.
Welcome, Director Topaz. The family ambassadors are still inside making preparations, but
Big
the
boss.
big boss hasn't arrived yet.
Huh. Quite a spectacle.
Do I have Topaz?
I thought they would choose a more full...
About this, Director, I've asked around. This airship named this conference between the IPC and the family will have a direct impact on Penacony's future. Such an important event should have been held at it. The atmosphere here.
If I'm right, this influential figure either has their own ambitions and wants to reach a preliminary agreement, or they plan to put pressure on us to make us back off.
This
is also
this
sharp,
and Wuwa.
Dr. Topaz.
I want to
When the
get
big
caught up
boss
on.
arrives, please remind her to be
Wuwa's getting a new
cautious.
update in a
Watch
few
out
days,
for any
so
traps.
maybe try and like split it up
Thank you for the reminder, but I don't think that will be
on catch-up
necessary.
duty for Star Rail
She's
and
at
for
the
Wuwa.
table. It's the others who need to be cautious.
But Wuwa isn't too bad because we've only missed 1 update compared to
Just tell everyone on our team to stay focused on their
Star Rail
tasks.
where I've missed maybe like
About the negotiations.
4 updates, maybe at least.
Oh, got it. I'll do it right away.
Oh, and one more thing.
So it shouldn't take us too long.
Don't call Miss Jade Big Boss in front of her. Or
Got it.
Hey! POV. I've never actually switched over to this character. I just chose her because, like I said, with the quantum, who would have thought that a few months later she would have been like really useful. I'm sure I have Topaz. I do. Cool. I got nothing on her though, but I sort of just play this game for the past couple months just for collecting, right? That's the only reason I would like log in to do these things.
Hard work pays off.
What is he doing? What? What? What does that mean? What are they doing in the bathtub? Whatever, man. Doom, doom. Also,
None of the important figures have arrived yet. Looks like the conference won't be starting for a while.
we said that we would be playing Xenoblade, and that I have Xenoblade, and I want to hold off. Like, I wanted to play it soon. We're actually gonna
Right?
hold off on that. We're actually gonna hold off on that until the Switch 2 comes out, because apparently, I'm sure it's not confirmed or anything, but I'm sure that there'll be some kind of boost for Xenoblade when the Switch 2 comes out. So
Sorry. I'll treat you to a nice meal once we get back to reality.
I'm gonna play Xenoblade on the Switch 2. That only comes out for like another 2 months, right? Yeah, 2 months. So not too bad.
Greetings, madame.
The 2 months will go by
What can I do for you?
like that.
Hello. Could you tell me more about the Radiant Feldspar?
I assume you are the ambassador of the IPC Strategic Investment Department. It's
Mhm.
the Radiant Felspar is owned by Mr. Odie Alfalfa, head of the Alfalfa family. Mr. Alfalfa.
Oh, so it's owned by old Odie himself. No wonder the ship is so lavishly decorated.
Indeed. Please allow me to continue my introduction. The Radiant Felspar had been cruising over the Sea of Dreams in Penacony for an entire Ember era. But
Reverberation? Such a formal way of putting it. You're really downplaying the whole thing.
Topaz.
I apologize.
following the previous reverberation in the sweet dream, thankfully, the factors that disrupted the dreamscape have been resolved. However, due to, well, certain special reasons, the chart so, Mr. Alfalfa.
Ah, well, that would meet the family's needs and also create momentum for Mr.
I cannot wait to get out of Patagonia.
Goodbye.
I am excited to leave this area. I don't know, maybe I wasn't really following through too much on what was going on as I was playing through it. But I hope I stopped near the end and I can get to like some of the newer stuff. Damn, Topaz. I'm like following this guy. Is this really what he does? Huh. I can go back to other areas that I haven't visited. Or maybe that are missing rewards and this guy can help me. Cool.
Ooh, free stuff.
So many buttons. How many centuries would it take to press them all?
Hmm?
Didn't expect those pooches to actually
Huh? What are these?
For your safety, please stay away from those objects.
For my safety? Are these buttons?
Is that Sparkle?
Exactly. Lately, there's been a prankster in the Sweet Dream who's been handing out strange button devices to anyone he meets.
No.
According to those involved, he said something like, "Just press this button and all of Penacony will explode." luckily no one believed it. Still, the Bloodhound family collected these buttons just to be on.
Where's that prankster? Haven't the hounds caught him yet?
Yeah, that guy has some skills, I'll have to admit that. However, you know, the Bloodhound family won't give up. Whoever disrupts order in the dreamscape will face severe consequences.
Okay.
Anyway, the family will deal with these things. Please kindly keep your distance.
Okay. Oinky.
Hello? The talent motivation department? Again? Internal review. I'm working on a major project. I don't have time to squabble with you guys. The way I handled the Urillo case was approved by senior management, and all of the project logs and calls are complete. Can't you check on them yourselves?
Corporate nonsense garbage.
Don't understand. Why are you so fixated on this minor case and constantly escalating it? Seriously, what's your purpose?
The button is holding on for dear life.
Why not just hang up? In my opinion, you handled that project quite well.
Whoa.
A
Cutscene.
ball of ice in exchange for the astral express
Wait.
in my favor.
Good.
That's not a bad deal for the department.
We have her too. I think she's also Quantum.
It's been a while, little Yelena.
I'd be, since I haven't been following
With you.
the story,
Never
I just
imagined
pull for
seeing
characters.
you so
I know nothing about. Because they look cool.
Tell me
Why else are you going to collect characters?
just like old times.
They look nice.
It's been a while, Madam Jade. I'm honored to have the opportunity to work with you. You're still so formal, aren't you? Forget about the hierarchy and treat me as your
Madam.
equal. I'm sorry, but it might take some time to get used to that.
Senior.
Well, now that we're both members of the Ten Stone Hearts, I need you to be at your best, especially since the upcoming negotiations leave no room for error.
Okay.
As sharp as you are, I'm sure you've figured out the true purpose of this conference, right? I believe old Oti has taken it upon himself to test our limits before the official negotiations between the IPC and Penacony. That's true, and it works in our favor.
And this is main story stuff, so it's not like we can just
If we
sort
can
of skip
reach
this.
some sort of agreement with old Oti beforehand,
Like this is
and
important.
gauge our opponent's boundaries. Exactly. And the hidden benefit is that as the head of the Alfalfa family, his actions suggest that the 5 lineages might not be as united as the Odes of Harmony, as long as the influence of harmony hasn't completely permeated their core. Personal desires. It's similar to the power struggles within the IPC. The supposed after the downfall of the Yoke family, old Oti's faction became the dominant force in Penacony. Even if we consider only the succession order. Yes, that's exactly why we need to handle the conference following an agreed-upon strategy. It's like playing a game of chess, where every move needs to be carefully thought out.
Okay.
Absolutely. The 3 steps of negotiation. Pretty clear. Although, you seem to have changed the order in the Yarila. That was based on my...
I apologize for interrupting your conversation, but the family...
Time to get to work.
Let's go.
Remember, our goal is to create an opportunity for the IPC to enter Penacony. Aventurine has already made a small opening.
Nice. So yesterday was Sunday. We were chilling in the weekend, and I was on, I think Instagram. I was on something,
Aboard my ship, the Radiant Feldspar.
and I came across this video talking about like 5 really, really good
Let's have a
horror
pleasant
games,
conversation.
or scary kind of games that are like absolute must plays. And what the heck? And one of them, like, I still saved the video, but like the one that popped out to me the most was a game called Mouth Washing.
Aboard, my
So
ladies. Forgive
I kept
me
it in my brain.
for the lack of
Alright?
attentiveness
And then no, it wasn't yesterday. Yesterday is
outside.
the Steam part.
No problem at all, Mr. Alfred.
Days ago this happened.
It's my honor to...
Yesterday
may not be aware, but the book Odi Alfalfa, the biography, is a
Yesterday we were on Steam, and it was just there. I was like, whoa,
After all,
what are the chances?
Lenny,
A game that I
you
never
are
heard
a
of
visionary figure who
is just,
single-handedly built the Penacony economy.
you know, displayed like as soon as I open Steam in the recommended for me like section. So I bought it and I downloaded it. So maybe could try that out sometime. I also downloaded a game called
Talking to smart people because we don't have to beat around the bush. We can
Haste.
just get straight to the
Looks
point instead.
pretty interesting.
Since I invited
It looks
you,
like Sonic a little bit.
ambassadors on board,
We'll play that as well.
I'm sure you figured out the topic I'd like to discuss.
I'll be quiet now though.
The future of Penacony, if I'm not mistaken.
Business mumbo jumbo.
Those few words represent a terribly complex. Let's take that golden-haired guy who's not showing up, for example. He put in great effort and almost got himself killed. But what was it all for? Wasn't it eventually to create an opportunity for you IPC to regain control of the precious Astana?
The wisdom and experience you've accumulated over 10 Amber eras are truly impressive. Let's assume your assumptions are correct, Mr. Alfalfa. How would you respond to the IPC's actions?
I appreciate your composure, Miss Jade.
Sounds like
You
Weiss.
must have witnessed
Not
much
Weiss.
in your
Yes,
worldly
Weiss.
experience.
Not Wise. Weiss.
However, perhaps you don't know much about Penacony. Old Oti won't sit idly by when faced with a greedy wolf.
She's pouting.
Please, go ahead.
Then I'll be straightforward. I requested this meeting before the official conference to dissuade the Strategic Investment Department from trying to lay a finger on Penacony. If you back off now, you can make a smooth exit and prevent the IPC from losing face during.
And why
your
exactly do they want to be involved with Penacony? Exactly?
One of our P-45 executives was attacked and nearly killed in the dreamscape. The IPC can't simply ignore this incident. Moreover, considering the turbulence during the Charmony Festival,
Guess she answered my question.
Penacony's credibility has taken a hit in the public's eyes. Despite your determined attitude, the issues plaguing Penacony are real, are they not?
Sheesh.
You use the term real, Miss Topaz, but let's not forget that this is the realm of dreams. If you want to succeed here, you need ambition and unconventional thinking. Curious about how I plan to respond to the IPC? Well, I don't mind sharing. My actions will help Penacony take a significant step forward by self-listing and going public.
Going public? If I'm not mistaken, you want to bypass the IPC and go public on a universal scale.
Precisely. Instead of watching the IPC gnaw away at Penacony, I'd prefer to open the doors of the sweet dream to the entire universe. Starting today, anyone in the cosmos can become a shareholder of the land of the dreams. This is
Nice.
the path of harmony I'll choose. This reform should have been implemented earlier, but unfortunately, the Oak Family were a bunch of blockheads blinded by order. Their level of intellectual flexibility doesn't even come close to an old fellow like me. Thanks to the little reverberation earlier, the biggest obstacle between me and my reforms has been eliminated. The Alfalfa family will publicize the financial results of Sweet Dream Paradise, so that the entire universe can see that despite the catastrophe, Penacony still holds immense
The land of dreams.
and opportunities, and that the
That'd be
family
pretty sweet.
remains confident confident in
I've always thought having multiplayer dreams or some kind of device
Crisis and opportunity are
that you
two
put on your head,
sides
like
of the
Sword
same
Online,
coin.
put on your head, transports you into a game world, dream world, right? Multiplayer with your friends. Now the cool thing about this, right?
Seize this opportunity to
I don't care
overcome adversity. Even if
really
the IPC tries to intervene,
how expensive it
every
is.
move we make will be scrutinized
If
by
you gotta pay
people.
monthly, even if it's like, a few $100s a month, right? Hear me out.
Now I'm convinced that you've
But
indeed familiarized yourself with my biography.
it's like
Mr.
in real time.
So, about your next,
You put on the helmet,
please
transports you.
carefully.
Let's say it's 9 p.m., right?
Indeed. We need some time
9 p.m.
to
at night.
digest
You put on the
this
helmet,
wealth of information.
lay down in your bed, you go to sleep, right?
I
After a
suggest we
few
conclude the
seconds,
first half of our conference
knocked
with
out,
Alfalfa.
right? Your body
Please allow
sleeping
Tempest
and
to
resting.
confer privately for a few
But now
moments
you're transported to
and
the
respond on behalf of the IPC.
the alternate world where you can chill, you can relax, have your own place, load into different games, whether you want to be in like Skyrim or if you want to be in Cyberpunk and you are like V or you are Dragonborn and you can do whatever you want, right? You want to fish, you want to kill dragons, whatever you want. And let's say you play the game for like 8 hours or 9 hours, 12 hours. After you play 12 hours, like you have like an alarm, you have a thing that tells you what time it is.
Today is pretty much like the frontier prison it once was, with external forces casting.
And then boom, like your alarm rings. You save your game, you log out, take off the helmet. You were fishing or killing dragons for 12 hours and you just slept for 12 hours. Thus like doubling your life. Because you're not wasting time sleeping. You are sleeping, but that's my dream tech.
Well, no wonder they sought the mediation from the Astral Express. In your opinion, who should we stand behind?
Is that his voice actor? Like original? He sounds...
innocent victims in all of this. For reasons
Maybe because I play the game in
a
Japanese.
strong desire to smooth things over, which leads to speculation about their motives. If either the family or IPC were to assume full control of Penacony,
Okay.
it would return to its previous illusory dream of hedonism, and the efforts of those previous nameless would once again go to waste.
And the nameless are the people aboard the Astral Express, right?
Did you rest well?
I didn't disturb you since you were in a deep sleep.
Because I had a really long dream.
Even long dreams eventually come to an end. Our adventure in Penacony is reaching its conclusion.
Yes.
After Anna's dream was shattered, the family branch from the Montour system soon arrived.
I'm sure that the game gets better, right?
Situation.
No way,
Members of the Oak family fell unconscious,
or very unlikely,
their lives were not
that a game is continually updating and adding more and more stuff. And if a majority of the players do not like something,
Previous Dream Master.
they continue adding it.
But
So
by the time we arrived, he was
maybe Penacony is my least favorite section of the game. I'm sure it'll get better. I know the new place is
That's what we're about to
Amphorus or something like that. Something A. I've seen absolutely nothing about it though.
The public perceived the incident as an attack by evil forces targeting the Charmony Festival. They believe the family failed to safeguard the sweet dream, significantly eroding their credibility
Second.
in the process.
No, I can't.
While quite different from the truth, this appears to be
can-
the outcome with the least impact.
After all, you don't know who's awake and who's pretending to be asleep.
Wait,
Well, they'll
what?
open
One
their
second,
eyes
one
to
second,
the
one
face of
second.
danger. Once the danger subsides, they'll embrace the sweet dream again.
Okay.
Here's a toast, with 3 glasses of glory of the Trailblaze to all of you.
Hello again. I remember her. She had the minigame.
Although we might be saying goodbye again after this reunion. When will the Astral Express leave Fenacum?
We'll stay a bit longer.
I don't know how to move.
Too long.
So, this is our final meeting then? If this is a farewell,
No.
it seems to be missing something. Music? Atmosphere? Maybe a special drink to honor those who are not here. Let's see. The mixed drink should be solemn, dignified, and unique. As we'll use it to pay respect to those fallen heroes.
Oh well.
To the nameless, rest
I'll figure out how to do it later.
and to Gallagher.
Gallagher, what happened to Gallagher? Did Gallagher die? I remember doing the thing with her.
Ready to mix your drink?
Yeah, the drink mini game.
Sure, we can wait.
What? Prepare a drink.
Ready to mix your drink?
Hey, it's
I'm not sure. We used to discuss everything. I have a hunch.
It's
Before we start.
it's been a good year. Would you like to talk to your friends? No need.
All right. I think drownings, however, with not a bad choice.
Are you gonna make me do it? That was the actual last event that I made. I did a mini wine glass. I like less ice to get more of my drink. One ice cube, okay. Dream Jam 2, sweet milk. Damn. Cool. You can only move to the next step if your mixing method is correct. What do you mean? Oh my gosh, are you serious? Oh, don't mix them. That's weird. I made my own drink. It was like the grim drink.
Words always fall short. If you want to bring closure to past events at this lounge, there's no better way than mixing a drink.
Sure.
Blend all your memories and emotions together and stir them well. Through the filter of time, what remains in the glass is something to savor. Well, it's done. Here's to the nameless resting in peace, and to my friend Gallagher.
Did he
The spirit
die?
of freedom will spread far and wide among the stars, and its legacy will be more timeless than a pastoral. We're not accepted by the outside world, so we've gathered here.
I'll watch a recap video
One
of
day,
up to
our
Penacony.
souls will return to the
No.
same
No, I remember the beginning.
Cheers.
A recap of Penacony. I didn't know he was dead. Guys, let's make our way to Radiant Felspar. Prop things up. Where they're live for. I'm on my way. Yes, ma'am. Cool. Warp. I'm saving up to try and get another Caceres. What is this? In the following, oh, also, yeah. They received, we featured. Yeah, I want one of these. I want Fushwin. Fushwin or Shayla. We're broke though. We got nothing. In the character event warp, when you receive fire, it can be either a feature. Oh, is it for that? I thought it was for this one. Yeah, but I'm fine with that. Oh, Blade. Nah, we don't need him, do we? I mean, if we're gonna pull for a character, might as well have it be him, because I don't want any of these people. Even though we technically don't own him. But I would take any of the characters. Maybe not Bailu. No, but Bailu's like... I'm pretty sure Bailu's pretty garbage. But maybe she's better if we have more of those. I'll just go for this. Whatever. I'm okay with any of those. Preferably, though, the first 3. Alright, let's see what we got. Should we read our messages? I'm having so many conversations all at the same time. I don't care about the text messages. Hey! My boy. So apparently, right, I wanted Yang King. I don't know. I wanted him, right? I wanted him, and I never got to pull him. This is a few months ago when like I didn't have him at all, and people were like, "Oh, you know, he's garbage. He's trash." And then apparently everybody like wants him now, or something happened, and he's really good now. I don't know if they changed him or something happened, or he like appeared in the story. But I feel like even coming from someone who's not really into the story or community too much of what's going on, that he was liked a lot, and then he was disliked a lot, and then he was liked a lot. Cool. Aeons. I want to get rid of all the red. Terms. Cool. No. Star Rail World. 30. The Astro Express received another package, this time an invitation from a game developer. We gotta do all of this. Oh no, that's garbage. I don't want that. We did that one. We're not gonna do that one. We're not interested in any of these characters. Huh. Apocalyptic Shadow. Pure fiction. Treasure, light word, high difficulty. This is Shiu. This is the Shiu defense, right?
Would you like to hear a story? I've got many more stories I could tell.
2000. Ooh. Owned. Max precision 5. I don't know what I need right now. As we like try and build our characters, and we see something that a character that we like that maybe requires one of these light cones, that's when we'll use it. So we're gonna not get that right now.
If you like to hear a story, just come and find me.
Pure Fiction has received a gameplay. Feel free to experience the new grit mechanics. Accumulate grit value during battle. Upon fully feeling engaged, enter the surging grit phase that grants powerful stage buffs. Every time an enemy is defeated in combat, grit value will be accumulated. In the battle, enemies will continue to appear. You can earn points. Okay. Sure, let's try it out. I don't know. Our characters are not fully built, and we had decent characters a year ago. So, you already know characters aren't going to be very good, like, for long. So, Ice and Fire team. I have trash teams. I have to redo all my teams. Let's go with... Man, all these teams are not good. None of these teams make sense. You know what? Let's go with this team. And... What's R3? Oh. I don't know what this is, but we'll try that. Then, what else? And let's go with this one. Right? During Surging Grit, when allies use their skill or launch a follow-up, enemies will shatter. No. During Surging Grit, increases break damage. Sure, why not? Most of my characters are not built. Like a huge majority of them. I just get them to like the good level and equip them with the light cone. And smart equip the relics, and that's it. So...
Danger ahead. Ready yourself. The show begins. Intercepting sword technique.
Cool. During battles, non-boss enemy will continue to replenish ever being defeated. When non-boss enemy with this mark are defeated, it will deal damage to the boss. Alright. Cool. Alright, pop off, team. You do what you can. And I will watch to see how to play these characters. Whoa. Accumulate grit value during battle. Upon filling the gauge. Dude, I already know this. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Heck yeah. Oh. Cool. Everything sounds good, looks good. I would listen to this song driving. The powerful buffs. After this buff ends, return to Concordant Truce. Each time you defeat an enemy, will accumulate with Resurging Tide. Accumulated Resurging Tide will be returned as grit value.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all.
So am I supposed to hit R2? Attack Yun Li. Get ready now. Resurging tide. It's full. Says it's full.
Joining the battle.
Alright, I guess I can't. Okay. Sanity.
Harmony and unity.
Sing for me. Your definition. I'm not even getting good amount of points. That's insane.
Calibrating.
Yes, you.
Am I doing like extremely bad? Counter. Get ready now. Ooh.
Fiends or devils. I'll crush them all.
I guess we have to kill him, and then we'll get the point. I don't know. To ashes! How many points you gotta get for freaking 1 star? Uh-huh. 30,000? We didn't even get one! 30,000! Oh my goodness. Okay. It's okay.
Who can help us with this big guy?
Boom.
Sound
Boom. I hope this team does a lot better.
Existence is unity.
I hope so.
May death protect us.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Boom.
Enjoying yourself? Root here.
And she has a scythe, dude. All women with scythes are... Indulge yourselves. Cool.
All will be swept away by the wind.
She's so loud compared to the others.
How's this taste?
As you wish.
Damn, she really is not... She barely has turns. Cool.
Eternal.
Time to mix things up.
Root here.
Boss?
Embrace a new life.
Friends?
Indulge yourselves! Holy. Holy.
Enjoying yourself as you wish.
I guess she did pretty good, huh?
All will be swept away by the wind.
Hmm. Bum, bum, bum.
How's this taste?
Is this the new place? I mean, this has to be the new place because I don't recognize this environment at all.
Root here.
My friends? Indulge yourselves!
Embrace a
Oh,
new life.
already.
May death protect us.
Holy.
Existence is unity.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Oh yeah. Boom, boom, boom.
Enjoying yourself
Hey, I got the 3 stars. I know this is like the easy ones first,
as you wish.
but at least I got it.
Root here.
Time to mix things up.
Stay away. I'm okay.
Castress.
All will
Come
be
on, use
swept
her
away
ultimate
by the
one more
wind.
time. I don't think she's gonna have the time to though.
As you wish. Embrace a new life.
Oh, she is.
My friends? Indulge yourselves!
Oh, we did it. Cool. Yay. Good stuff. All right, then we can do the second. I wonder if this is one that has like if you beat this much in this amount of time, like if you get 3 stars up to 2, like it auto does the 2 for you. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Cool. So yeah, we'll check that out. Wait, we got some rewards though on that.
Hear a story?
Cool. Oh, I could actually... No, I can't pull. If I want to pull, I need 1,600. Okay. So we'll do that maybe later. What else could we do? We could do Star Whale World. Divergent Universe. For that, I need The Stranger in a Strange Land. Okay. Stranger in a Strange Land. I guess we don't have it yet. Farewell, Penacony. Dun dun dun. Wait, before we continue with the story, let's check out what the heck Star Whale World is. Check if there's anything new on the train. I missed the song. I missed the... This is a whole new section of the train. We have... This wasn't there before.
Enough care for a drink, or perhaps some snacks.
Huh? This is new. This was never there before. Grim. This was never here. See, this is new. Every time I come here, I can't help but marvel at just how spacious the car is. Also feels wider. How is this even physically possible? Don't worry. Party time.
It's party time! This brings to mind a joke. Someone asked the nameless, how
Haha.
This used to be called the...
Okay, my brains. Were you here all along?
As a robot drinksmith, should I introduce myself again?
No.
Of course. I should mention that the conductor and Miss March 7th went up. Perhaps you should go and see them.
Later. Cosmic Home Decor Guide. No, I didn't want to do this. Star Rail World. Oh, look at my boy. I haven't seen him in so long. How do I take pictures? Look at him. It's adorable. Earlier on the Astral Express. Passenger Grimm is here. We were just looking for you. Maintain a necessary sense of ceremony. I wanted to bring everyone to enjoy some coffee, tea, and pastry. But it was unanimously rejected. According to the databank, past nameless members will throw a trailblaze celebration after each stop. Sometimes it's a tea party, sometimes it's a race, sometimes even a nightly joust. But the number of passengers eventually waned, so this tradition has faded out. Safe race gift from the IPC. Just drop off a baggage inside a box labeled to the Galactic Baseballer. Haha, my fans can be quite enthusiastic. Lift up the lid. A screen inside flickers to life. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, nice. Video's working. Looks like Peace Express stuff. Greetings, Nameless, Grim, and the other crew members of the Astro Express. This is Danksy, calling from a distant world of Paradox. What is it? What do you want from us? Develop an Astro Express themed game. In other words, it's my little homage for the Astro Express. Try it out, please. I've always loved following your stories. The game's demo package is in this device. It uses cutting-edge brainwave tech for full virtual immersion. Alright. Drop me in. Ooh. As I can see it now. Let me check the game instructions. Gameplay tutorial. This is Trailblaze theme management simulation game. You will run a branch of Star Railroad as the expedition manager. It has unique booths from all over the cosmos. You can invite familiar characters as assistants. The goal is to get rich, raise the venue level, and make the expedition even more lively. Alright. Before the official show starts, let's learn how to manage it. This is the Star World site. Start the first day of trial operations. Is this like what was that game called? Adventure Capitalist? It is, isn't it? It is! Oh, that's so cool. Swipe and collect coins. The mission is complete. Now you have enough gold coins to unlock the second move. Alright, I get it. You don't need to explain it to me. I know what these games are like. Okay. I've played these games before. Okay. Alright. Oh my gosh, I know. Press and drag the goods to the matching assistant. Nice. Okay, I know. I can figure out the rest. I'm a gamer. pull. Oh, we get our own gacha from here too? Ah. I want to pull again. I want to pull again. How many do we have? Oh! Sunday. That's good, right? Achieve one group of our sister. Can form a business bomb, boosting income. First pick the booth, press square. Okay, let me do it! Enough of the tutorials, I can figure it out on my own. Oh, it replaces Don Hung. Oh. I want to pull more. 300. Splendid invitation. Ooh. Golden Hour Arcade Club. Are they maxed out? No, right? They don't... It's not like they max out on money. Sweet, man. Good thing I started this now instead of waiting. Because, you know, it'll like, when I wake up tomorrow morning and I work on this, like, I'll have a whole bunch of friggin' money. I'll pull first. We should, I don't got the money for that. Nice. Collect 14,000 gold. Okay, let's see. Don't forget to collect. Yeah, I know. Ooh, rewards. Already? Cool. What? Where am I? Oh. Dun, 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 dun. Cool. Nice. $14,000? Easy. Should we put on it? Sunday. Reach Sunday level 20. What? How much? Ooh, it's expensive. Ooh, another Sunday? Oh! Oh, she's almost maxed out too. Dum, bam, bam. So close. No. Boom. Heck yeah, he's my most money-making boy. Trial operations are almost done. It wasn't that tough. Completing the... You can view... Okay. Expedition. Oh, financial earnings. Cool. How could we potentially lose money? It'd be cool if it just auto-collected. I think just hitting the R2 to collect it yourself is like, eh. Damn, she made a lot of money. But Sunday was catching up. I want a golden invitation. Robin! So should I switch him out? Venue management? Because, yeah, because of their bond. Holy. Come back tomorrow. Oh. So, oh, I can't do any more story missions. That's fine. That's okay. We're making that good money, though. Okay. I get that. You can get that out. He's blocking Robin's money! Okay. What if I do my own pull? Is it locked? Venue level 3. Venue level 7. Yowzer. Okay. I guess that's fine. Pretty good. All right, looking pretty good. Should I like switch them out though? Market area. I don't know if that's like the best thing for her though. Recommended lineup. Entertainment. No, I think that's like what they're supposed to be doing. Robin and Himiko should be in the green. Oh, okay. No, that's fine. Okay, whatever. It's okay. We'll leave it like that. How much money I need for 360k? It's alright. Well, we'll come back tomorrow. And we'll have a whole bunch of stuff. Wait, I wasn't done. I was playing. Smooth brain. Cool, man. That was cool. How do I clear the game? By buying everything. Earn money. Star Railroad. I love it. Star Railroad. Limited time rewards. What do we get? Oh, one of those things. That's cool. And we get summons. Life rewards. Ooh! What's this? Game completion? 100%? Cosmic assistance? Huh? We're not there yet. We are not there yet. Is this the story of the game? Yeah, this is where I am. Or, no. This is where I am. So next is that? Next is that? That's a bikini. Empress, Saga of Heroes, Light Slips the Gate. Alright, I don't want to get like spoiled too much. But cool. Dum, 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 dum. We've missed out on so much of this. Complete record missions to unlock. Wow. Ooh. We'll do a... See, this is where we stopped. Wow. Okay. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Prepared to board. Dun dun dun. Bum 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 bum.
Oh, are you leaving?
Bye bye. What about my own custom drink?
Mixed more of this last special drink for you. The past shouldn't be forgotten.
Thank you. I'm sure it'll leave a lasting impression.
If you happen to run into Gallagher, make sure he has a sip.
So he's not dead.
I know his take. Alright, enough with the heavy stuff. You guys have important things to take care of. Let's not dwell on things. Whether it's the Astral Express or Penacony, there's still a long journey ahead. So let's lift our spirits, guys,
Bye bye.
and embark towards our tomorrows.
Jade's POV.
Old Odie is a tricky opponent. I didn't expect him to take the risky step of going public at such a critical moment for Penacony.
Indeed. He's definitely bold. It's that kind of boldness that made him the Odie Alfalfa he is today. Still, the outcome is uncertain. Shouting loud doesn't necessarily carry any weight. What about the phone call I asked you to make,
Ah, they agreed. But it'll take some time before they arrive.
Just as it should be. The sweet dew should be served after the bitter poison.
Looks like we'll be skipping the exchanging apples step this time around.
Now that we're dealing with a greedy merchant, a simple apple wouldn't make a difference. Well, now I'm a bit curious, Topaz. Do you think Penacony is a quality asset?
Yes.
Sure.
Despite its recent calamity, Penacony remains a top quality asset within the cosmos. With good credit, lucrative potential, and promising prospects.
Well, that's obvious. But what I truly wanted to know is, this project is obviously too bland for your taste.
That's true. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for Aventurine.
But despite
And what was he exactly doing?
trust him, you even entrusted him with a cornerstone. Something as precious as life itself to finish this gamble.
Are you not in the same boat, Miss Jade? Without us playing along, your Jade Stone wouldn't have made it across the border so easily.
Ooh.
Allowing you to see all desires that flow through dreams to gain a bargaining chip in negotiations. topaz stone to cover for you. It's like one big elaborate game of chess. Once that kid sets his mind to something, nothing can stop him. Not even fate. Well, at least he's still alive, and that's the best outcome.
Who, adventuring?
Looks like we've strayed off topic, Miss Jade. Should we discuss our next steps?
No need.
Yo!
I'll go it alone. Meanwhile, you can go greet our honored guest and give her my message. Okay. Is that Robin? Huh. She's also here on the Radiant Feldspar.
Ooh, boom.
Greetings, Miss
Robin. There was some. She was like dead, right? Or they thought she was dead?
Greetings.
Or was that Firefly?
Ceremony for the Charmony Festival.
I think it was Robin.
To the Radiant Feldspar. So I'm here making some preparations. How about you? Have you spoken with Mr. Alfalfa?
We did.
I'm actually on my way to meet him right now. Do you know him well, Miss Robin?
Unfortunately, I've never met him. I've only heard a few comments from the former head of the Oak family. Mr. Alfalfa is respectable when it comes to business. But in other respects, I can't say the same.
Where do you think the future of the planet of festivities
Give
is
me
headed?
1 second. I'll be right back.
I believe... Just like the Radiant Feldspar resumed its voyage. The Harmony needs a new direction. Only by bidding farewell to the past can we actually sail into the future. There are no permanent allies or everlasting enemies. So let's both take what we need from this deal.
Naturally. I'm looking forward to your performance. See you at the festival.
See you later, Miss Jade.
Thank you for your patience, Mr. Alfalfa. Let's continue our discussion.
Figured out something already, Miss Jade?
Topaz has something else to take care of. You'll be seeing her later. Talks can still continue between the two of us.
Is it just me, miss? Your tone sounds very different now.
I need to set a good example for my junior. It's not a good habit to be too loose-lipped during negotiations, right? Now we can speak frankly and openly. Do you believe what I said, Odie? You're not the only merchant who has seen the changes in the cosmic market over the past 10 Amber Eras.
Interesting. Now that's interesting. Good. It's good to be straightforward. Openness and transparency are my things. So, what's your next move?
Unfortunately, I'd like to speak the harsh truth before laying out my plan. Let's cut to the chase. First, your plan won't work. Penacony has no way of sidestepping the IPC and going public. Second, you can't stop the IPC from entering Penacony. We've got all the time and connections in the world to find a way in. We'll keep tearing down and rebuilding this place until the Asdana system gets used to the IPC's ways again. Now, I'm repeating your words exactly. If you don't want to be a laughingstock and have everyone gunning for you at the official conference, you'd better drop your little pie-in-the-sky plan.
Oh, interesting. Indeed. You surely have a way with words. Now, I'm curious to know what you have up your sleeve.
Mr. Alfalfa, let's not forget that the IPC controls the biggest interstellar publicity platform. More than half the news networks in the universe take their orders from us. The moment news spreads about Penacony going public, trillions of customers will immediately receive a message like this. The family's protection for Penacony has expired. Any mishaps in the dreamscape could result in permanent brain death. Care to guess how many ways we have to turn alfalfa credits into worthless junk within a measly 24 system hours? With the entire cosmos keeping a close eye on Penacony, I assure you, it won't be too hard.
You really think you can pull that off?
Even from Pier Point, as distant as it may be, I'm more than capable of keeping you on a tight leash. However, if you agree to give up that half-baked plan to go public, the IPC will assure you that we'll never jeopardize the interests of the family heads under your leadership. After all, we also need allies here in Asdana. The IPC can assist Penacony with financing, starting by acquiring 30% equity shares. With our financial support, stabilizing and rebuilding Penacony will be a piece of cake.
30% equity, you say? Who can guarantee you won't want more in the future?
That's the brilliant part of it all. The answer is simple. No one. There are no guarantees. It all hinges on self-awareness and mutual respect. However, the board of directors will consider the interests of the family heads to some extent. You're a smart merchant, old Odie. Isn't the whole purpose of this elaborate game to showcase your business acumen and seek more benefits for the family? It benefits us if we both take a step back. And if that's not enough for you, I'm pretty sure that another goal of making Penacony go public is to expand the influence of the Planet of Festivities and attract more customers. I understand your concern, and I have a solution for that, too.
Fine. Now I see your sincerity. As the head of the Alfalfa family, I don't think I have any reason to refuse your offer. However, as their chosen one, I still need one final answer.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
When I was a child, I heard the adults recite the tale of the ancient Ember Era, about the ascension of Shipe, the Harmony, and the downfall of Enna, the Order. The Order and the Preservation used to be close in ancient times. So, why does the IPC, as a follower of the Amber Lord, seek collaboration with the family instead of aligning with the Order?
The answer is simpler than you think. It's all about credits. everyone's favorite thing and the universally recognized currency among the stars. The IPC has the power to perpetually ensure their value. With each new world integrated into the credit system, the IPC adds another building block to its cause. Eventually, all exchanges, capital, and businesses will operate within a unified monetary system. By then, all planetary developments will be recorded in accounts with well-defined values and the ability for exchange and circulation. And the heart of everything will be Klepoth's credit.
And then the IPC will be able to exert influence over everything.
Our intention is to establish enduring preservation, so I'm sure you can understand. This universe doesn't need two types of order.
Well said. Now you've convinced me. All right. Tell me your solution. Let's see if we're thinking the same thing.
Then let's continue our conversation. Please, Topaz, invite Sweet Dew to join us at the table. Thank you for your presence, Miss Himeko. Please allow me to introduce her to you, Mr. Alfalfa. This is Miss Himeko from the Astral Express, one of the future shareholders of Penacony.
I've heard so much about you, Mr. Alfalfa. It's an honor to meet you as representative of the Astral Express.
This stunning lady is the navigator of the Astral Express? It's a pleasure to meet you.
I believe everyone here is familiar with the general contents of the proposal. After this round of financing, the IPC is expected to hold 30% of Penacony's shares. Then, the IPC will transfer 5% of that stake to the Astral Express and recommend Miss Himeko as an independent director to honor the sacrifices and contributions made by the former Nameless to the land of the dreams.
While this decision isn't finalized yet, we are honored that everyone here recognizes the way of the Trailblaze. While the Nameless didn't embark on their journeys for fame or fortune, if this is the wish of both the family and the IPC, I will represent the Astral Express and fulfill my duty as a member of the board of directors. The entire crew has agreed to assist in the reconstruction of Penacony. Beyond that, in our future travels, we are committed to bringing the beautiful dreams of the planet of festivities to more worlds. Of course, all cooperation is based on one premise. The path of harmony in Penacony must not be distorted again, and such a tragedy must never recur.
Old OT is in agreement, so the issue is settled, I presume. What about the remaining family heads?
They will soon realize the situation. When the last question was asked, old Odie represented more than just the Alfalfa family.
When should we schedule the formal negotiations? I'll handle the arrangements.
It's all up to you. I'll step back and let you handle the negotiations and takeover. I won't be involved.
But Miss Jade, this is...
Aventurine initiated this case, and you were his project partner. If that kid hadn't overplayed his hand, I wouldn't have been pushed to the forefront. I came here today to help you sort out the toughest issue. I trust you'll be able to wrap things up quite nicely, little Yelena.
Of course, there won't be any problems. And please, give Diamond my assurance.
Don't worry. Diamond has always trusted us. I'll put in a good word for you, and you'll have your P-45 position back in no time. Radiant Feldspar. What a fantastic ship. Now that my business is done, it's time for me to indulge in my own little hobby.
Ah, you want to open a Bon and Jade exchange branch on this ship too?
Opportunities like this don't come around often. Just look at the guests on this ship. They're surely holding a wealth of valuable treasures. Well, I'll take my leave. A pawn shop can't run without a boss. See you around, Topaz.
I have one more question for you, Miss Jade.
Go ahead.
That dose of bitter poison. I'm curious as to how you found this information.
I didn't find the information. It came to me. It was from a lady concerned with the future of the Harmony. In return, I've agreed to help her with something, but that's for later. We can deal with it after we leave Penacony. You see, that's what investment is all about. The seeds of opportunity are already sown. They only need a little bit of nourishment to take root. And then after, all we need to do is wait patiently. Like right now, for example. It's just about time my final guest boarded the ship.
Sneaking in was way easier than I thought. The family's security is as lax as ever. So, this is the Radiant Feldspar. A pawn shop that grants wishes. Is there really a place? I'll find out for myself if the rumors are true or not. Is that him? Huh. Vanished in the blink of an eye. So yeah.
By the way, there's one more thing. Mr. Alfalfa and I discussed it. I'll present a gift to the Astral Express on behalf of the family as a token of gratitude for the Nameless's contributions to Penacony. Please help me with the necessary arrangements.
Right away, Miss Robin.
Can I ask you something?
Oh, greetings, miss.
Do you know how to get to the pawn shop?
Pawn shop? Ah, you must be talking about Lady Bonajade's place, right? I've marked the pawn shop's location.
Lady Bonajade. I think I've heard that name somewhere before. Was it from Silverwood? Inspection complete. Come to think of it, she disappeared after mentioning that she was going to meet with the Genius Society. I wonder how things turned out for her.
Oh my gosh, I was on mute the whole freaking time. Unbelievable. I was basically just saying how confused I am at this. Damn, how did I not notice I was on mute? That's ridiculous. I'm struggling here. How do I get back? I'm sure that's how you get back. No, you need this close like that though. That is so bad. Wow, man, really? Because it's not connected. I feel like that's correct though. Is that not correct? I am so close to giving up. Yeah, but you can't see that area over there. I know how to do these, man. That's supposed to be like this. This is so bad. Oh, wow. Because the thing is, he doesn't travel a little bit and then you can move around. It has to be in one go. How can I make this one go? You go bam, 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 bam. That has to be like that. That has to be like that. And then this has to be like this. That's as good as you're gonna get. Frick, man. Unbelievable. I gotta come back for that later. Unbelievable.
Welcome to Bonajade Exchange, Radiant Feldspar branch. How should I address you, dear lady?
Just call me Samuel.
I can't spend the whole night here.
Nice name. So what do you need, Miss Samuel? And what are you willing to give up in return?
I want to keep on living. And for that, I'm willing to give up everything I have.
Everything you have.
That's right. Everything.
Miss Samuel, I think you'd best turn around. It seems you're not quite familiar with the term pawn.
What do you mean?
I mean it literally. I sense your burning desire to live, but unfortunately, you don't have anything of equal value to offer.
Okay. A pawn shop that grants wishes. I see. It's just a marketing gimmick.
Well, that's quite a harsh accusation. I understand you may not fully comprehend what I mean, but don't worry. I'll help you understand. Go and talk to these people. They're all customers of my pawn shop. See for yourself if their wishes have come true.
Boop.
Once you've done that, come back to me. I'll help you understand the true meaning of pawn and make you realize.
Whatever.
That Lady Bonajade feels more like a
Shut up.
moneylender rather
Ah! I can't go back and do it. Whatever.
Well, I've got nothing better to do anyway. I'll do as she says and see what happens.
Screw you, Firefly. How dare you. Alright, we'll talk to like one more person. And then we gotta stop. I don't care about these people though. These are random NPCs. Hmm? What is this? Candy Crush? They vibrate. The ones that I should do. Cool. Cool.
It's true.
Cool.
What happened?
All the characters, I know it's like it's a game. It's a completely different game. Okay, you can't expect the same people to make the same games, or different people to make the same games. But it just feels so
No danger detected.
I don't know what's the word for
Never
it.
let your guard down.
But like the character models and stuff, even for the main characters, they're just so stiff.
I've prepared a gift for you, Dorothy. Check this out. Whoa! What a beautiful necklace. Is it made of cymophane? It's stunning. How did you know I love jewelry made of cymophane? It has the same purple hue as the necklace my dad gave my mom. I've never told anyone about it. How did you find out, Del?
Secret.
So, will you go out with me?
Riz. He's rizzing her up.
I will. Really?
That's Jade. Jade's work. Alrighty. I don't care about these people. Move on. Even though this is main story stuff, it gives me side story energy.
Hey, the gray-haired one out. Don't seriously. Is that him?
We're gonna go talk to him.
Chirp, chirp. Origami bird. Hey, little birdie.
Come on. Calm down already. No, it's not the best time to do that. Sorry. I'll catch up.
Bye, Grim.
No?
Wait! What did we get an achievement for? Encounter the Astro Effects unexpectedly.
Yeah,
I mean, we got.
you heard right.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Got him. He's been hiding at the moon. I made a deal with the family. How'd I find him? 22 years. Yeah. 22 years of chasing. I'm gonna hang up for now, partner.
All of their wishes actually did come true. But I just don't understand. How did she do it?
You have nothing in exchange.
Pawn really mean? I should go back and ask.
Bum, bum, ba, ba, bum. I won't do this. I'm doing it this time. Alright. I'm not gonna let you defeat me. I don't run away from a puzzle and then not complete the puzzle, you know? I'm better than that. We're locked in, alright? Next, boom. 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 How did we do it last time? It was like janky looking. No? It looks so weird. Okay. That one. This one there. No, it has to be here. There we go. And then you just need to look at things at a different perspective or whatever. What the heck am I doing? Okay. How? Oh. No, it needs to be. What am I talking about? Heck yeah, man. Let's get the freak out of here. Alright, that's going to be it for me. I will talk to Jade, actually, real quick. And then I'm done. And, you know, not too bad. Not too bad for a catch-up.
Yeah,
And we got a long way to go.
And it's but I'm not sure what you want me to see. They all seem to be living fulfilled lives.
Not so fast. This step was just to show you that the Bonajade exchange is genuine. That I had the power to grant their wishes. And now, I'll tell you the price they paid. Dell was from a wealthy family. He was head over heels for Dorothy and wanted to win her heart. So he made a deal with
But
her.
I bet you that the deals are gonna fall apart.
Entire fortune in exchange for a gift that would impress Dorothy. It was a piece of cake for me, thanks to my IPC connections. However, Dell will soon find himself evicted from the dreamscape because he can't afford his room. Whether he can bounce back from poverty, well, that depends on him.
It's like a genie.
Let's just hope that necklace will keep the relationship from crumbling. Then there's Stacy, a lady with a gambling addiction. She wanted some serious luck, but she had nothing to offer. So I took something else instead. I took away all her close relationships. From the moment she stepped out of the Bonajade exchange, every casino in the cosmos would remember her name. But her parents and siblings would sever ties with her, and it would be impossible for Stacy to make any real friends again. She will accrue a vast wealth due to her good luck, but she'll never be able to use it for the people who truly matter to her.
It's okay. Give me a tons of money and then say I gotta be alone.
As for Detective Walker, he spent 2 decades chasing down a wanted criminal for some heinous crime. But he never caught the guy. In his desperation, he came to me. He offered his own memory system as collateral. In due time, his memories as a detective will be erased, and he will completely
One second.
forget his own identity and all the sacrifices he has made. Interesting, don't you think? I fulfill people's desires and grant them favors, and soon they come back to me with even greater desires.
Ooh. Right.
When people see others' desires get fulfilled, they develop their own desires. It seems like an endless cycle, but it does have a goal. In the end, I will get what I desire from this whirlpool. And patience happens to be one of my greatest strengths. So now, do you understand what you must give up, Miss Samuel? Or should I address you as
Firefly.
AR-26710, a remnant of Glamoth's Iron Cavalry?
I'm not surprised.
You are much calmer than I expected. Entropy loss syndrome. Truly an unjust misfortune, isn't it? The higher-ups in Glamoth implemented such a failsafe within the genes of their warriors, just to make sure the Republic's most powerful weapons wouldn't fall into the wrong hands. As for the price, those Iron Cavalries weren't exactly seen as regular, independent humans, so there wasn't really a price to pay. However, you are different. You're now a Stellaron hunter, a living being named Firefly.
Firefly.
Naturally, you want to continue your existence, but with the firmament front gone, the people who know the secret and can cure the disease are to be found.
Are you suggesting that the IPC has a remedy?
Well, there might be a silver lining. That's all I can say for now.
I see. It's no wonder you said I can't provide anything of equal value. Because nothing I own holds any meaning. So, you're going to ask me to personally restrain my partners to ensure my...
Unfortunately, that's not quite the case. Partners. A nice way to put it. Now I'm even more curious about the Stellaron hunters. Each of you has your own identity and a special bond with each other.
Hmm.
It's strong, just as the 10 stone hearts follow Diamond. You follow your own leader. I wonder what they are like. And if traveling on the path of finality, but struggling against your destiny. Attempting to move in the opposite direction. I really hope that one day, all of you will come and visit my pawn shop.
Surely.
Can I see this as an consider it more of a personal offer from myself? It doesn't represent the IPC or the Strategic Investment Department.
The Stellaron hunters have interacted with the IPC, but not the 10 Stonehearts. You know who I am. And you must
Partner.
know that my partner is keeping an eye on this room. If she wanted to, what drives you to take such a risk and extend this invitation on behalf of Diamond?
Simply put,
You and I are the same.
unlike you Stellaron hunters or the Astral Express, we
Who's
bear
that pigtail girl?
merely to obtain what we want. Each of us has our own past and destined ends, and on this journey, we have been invited by Diamond to join him. This journey could be either brief or long, as each of us carries a void in our hearts. So, Diamond made us a promise to divide the power of the Emanator of Preservation into 10 pieces and give each of us a cornerstone to fill that void. Mortal flesh is fragile, yet my heart is unyielding like the monolith. So, you understand? This pledge goes beyond, and whatever we gain from it will fortify the Stonehearts in return, allowing us to achieve the great cause of the preservation when the war among the eons eventually comes.
Cool.
I understand.
Take your time, child. You don't need to give me an immediate answer. Like I said, patience is one of my greatest strengths.
If fate turns that page, our paths will cross again. It's a shame, though, that this pawn shop can't give me what I desire.
Bye-bye, Jade.
Lady Bonajade?
Turns out, the meeting to decide the
Okay.
future of Penacony went much smoother than expected. Oh, the Charmony Festival's opening ceremony.
All right, and this is where we stop for today.
Bountiful harvest.
We are not back. I mean, I'm back. This is the start of a long adventure. Because, you know, I'm sure Star will go on for the next few years. So will ZZZ and Woowa and stuff. So, yeah. Excited to dive back into it. I've been for months. Maybe like 2 months ago. I was like, that's it. No more waiting around. I'm going to start playing the game now. And then a few weeks went by and I'm like, okay, when I'm done with this game, bam, now. And then just kept postponing it. But cool. My heart will go on. Alright guys, hope you guys enjoyed. And we'll be back tomorrow with maybe Woowa. Because I'm in no rush. Because it doesn't matter because it's going to take us a minute to get caught up. But maybe with Woowa. Do a little bit of Woowa. The next stream could be mouth washing. But yeah, alright. See you guys.